it just depends on what kind of, I'm talking too long, it depends on what kind of state you want to live in. Do you folks really want to live in a state where the government knows every one of your the details of your life, including finances? If you do, you're turning beautiful this time of year. I said too much. I'm sorry. You did a good job, Clay.
A lot of hands there. I'm going to start here and then we'll rotate back and forth.
Can you follow up on that? This technology, the tax revenue issue, to some extent, is it an issue big enough worth addressing themselves, or what are some of the ideas about how to go about collection practices that are legal?
Well, first of all, yes, it's big enough that we ought to look at it, but we shouldn't create this kind of phenomenal dragnet in order to do so. So what should we do? That's a tough question to answer. A lot of the changes that we need to make probably are changes to the current law. A lot of the things that some of my colleagues claim are loopholes are maybe loopholes in the sense that the law allows something to happen that it shouldn't allow to happen, so deductions or credits or what have you. But I think that there can be corrections in the law if there are loopholes that are identified. Secondly, Senator Kennedy just referenced not being able to contact the IRS on the telephone. That's literally true. They don't answer the phones anymore. They don't have technology that allows them to do taxpayer service, that allows honest taxpayers to understand what they need to do to pay their taxes. And all of the analysts tell us that if we can just give adequate taxpayer service and get the IRS stepped back up to where it can provide service on the existing tax code, that will generate greater compliance and greater revenue to the Treasury. And I'm sure there are a number of other ideas, but the idea to just create a dragnet like this is not the right one. Now here?
Well, the government has said that this proposal was also to go after tax evaders. So do Republicans not see eye to eye on that message, or do you think that Democrats are ulterior motive to this proposal?
Well, first of all, again, I can only speak for me, but I don't think there's any Republican who would say they don't think that the IRS should be able to identify tax evaders and collect the taxes that are being evaded. The question is, do you need to create a mechanism where the people of America have to give up their privacy on all of their financial transactions in order to do so? And so there's got to be some ground in the middle. We do need to be able to have more effective tax compliance, but we don't need to do it this way. Yes?
The idea of moving the threshold up to $10,000. This comes after pushback from all of you, and we've heard from Americans who've been calling their banks, etc. Do you think that there's hope here for further pushing this?
I'm sorry. I got into my kitchen. I was putting my food up from eating. Y'all know I get a little eat in the morning, my little tea and my little oatmeal with everything in it and holla at your boy. And I went in there to put it up, and I saw a little roach, man. I don't play no roaches in my crib, man. We don't get down like that. So I had to stay in there and take care of an issue. And I had to, put some boric acid down, because the thing about living in an apartment building, sometimes them bad boys be coming from other places. They got a little cracks and crevices up in these apartment buildings, and I haven't seen a roach in at least a year or two. So we're not going to start having that issue up in this joint. Not even close. I'd like to thank the Heavenly for the opportunity to be able to see you guys. And I pray everything is well for you. Hoping everything is good for you. And if it's not, that it's going to get better and good for you very soon. A little bit of prayer, a little bit of faith, a little bit of help from friends. Hope it makes it well for you. And I pray that you pray the same thing for me. All right. So let's get busy with it. Tobacco Nuit. Amber, fresh, spicy, woody, white floral, aromatic. What we got there? These are the accords. Warm, spicy, balsamic, patchouli, sweet, and vanilla. And this thing is really, 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 really cool. Really enjoyed the party video, but you were just straddling the expensive guitar instead of lighting up. Yeah, I'm not trying to show off, bro. I'm not show off, man. I just did that for my boy, man. I put a band together. Put the band together for my man, you know what I mean, so he can enjoy his birthday party. That's all it's about, bro. I wasn't trying to take the show. If you want to see me take the show, go to my Google me, and you can see all my performances. I guess if they up there, so you want to really see me play guitar, brother, you got to Google me, man. I don't know why y'all just don't want to Google me. It's like y'all want to come and comment on stuff I put up on YouTube, but my content is on Google, so Google me. Google RaJuR would be cool, man, to check me out, brother. Yeah, I don't straddle all the time, but like I said, I wasn't trying to take the show. It was my man's birthday party, and again, I wasn't trying to do them too hard. You know what I mean? Yeah, I mean, you'll go over there right now. Yeah. You know what I mean? You'll see me soon enough. Or the one man shows, them the joints. You know what I mean? Look for the one man shows on YouTube. And you'll see me really get down on guitar. All right, let me get back to the subject of tobacco Nuit. I smelled this for the first time years ago, and this was in Neiman's in King of Prussia. And at that time, a young man by the name of Ed was representing this house. They're no longer there. They got rid of Atelier. But, he had all the different kind of packages. I think what happened was they never sold any 100 mils. Everything they wanted to sell was 200 mil. A lot of people didn't want that much Atelier. It's like, I don't need that much Atelier. I just need 100 mil. In fact, they didn't even have this in 200 mil. 100 mil. 200 mil, and then they give you a little carrot. That's too much. I don't need 200 mil of tobacco Nuit, even though I've been getting in on this joint. It's been a while since I've wanted to. But that's what I think they failed at. I mean, Neiman's anyway, or even Ed, he's the one that gets in charge of ordering it. He just say, give me more 100s. Give me more 100s. Nobody want you, and you ain't have a sample kit. At least have a sample kit, but nobody's buying 200 mil of anything like that. That's just crazy. Ain't nobody buying that. No matter what the price is, it's just too much. Top notes: cumin, coriander, clementine. Middle notes: tobacco blossom, labdanum, and ladanum. And then the base notes going to be tonka bean, cedar, and patchouli. Again, I see patchouli, I get nervous. Because I just hope it don't dry down to patchouli on my skin. Because, man, my skin likes patchouli for some reason, especially at the end of fragrances. So, that's what we have here. Tobacco Nuit. Holla at your boy. Grab you some. You won't be disappointed. There's a young lady at my job. I told a story on another review that you might have seen years ago, maybe, or a year ago. And how she has asthma. And, sometimes I come into the office when she was supervising and, you got to leave. I got to open the door. You just smell, it's too much. You spray too much. Well, when I walked in the office with this, she's like, now that's what I'm talking about. And this was a person who not necessarily didn't like what I would come into the office with, but it would seem too overpowering for her because these are perfumes. And even though this says Atelier Cologne Absolute, it's really a perfume. It really lasts a good long time, if anything. So, made in France, by the way. So, yeah, she was like, now that's what I'm talking about. She was talking about tobacco Nuit. The one fragrance that she said out of all the fragrances I wore just about every day, the only one she ever commented on to say, yeah, and that's what I'm talking about right there. Holla at your boy. Girl. So you go, tobacco Nuit, all right? And then we're going to get ready to go. We're going to talk about, because I'll say I'm going to be about the car about 10:45. I'll sit here and talk. Next, I'm getting down there at 10:47. I got to rush to work. It's crazy. So let's get back to it. All right, so I got a nice little piece I got from a young lady up in the Willow Grove Mall. Her name is Jo, and she made all the joints specifically. Very nice. Infinity joint. Holla at your boy, spiritual sign of infinity. And then we have, because I like to do fashion stuff now too, and then I got my Tiger Eyes that I wear. I was going to wear silver today. I've been wearing silver all week, even though I have my silver bracelets on. Bada bing, bada boom. Got my wood by Earthwood watches. Okay, it's a wood watch, all wood. Everything about it is wood. You got the silver going around it that matches the silver accentuations. And my stepwatch, so I can get my steps throughout the day. I picked up a pair of Hudson pants. If y'all know about Hudson jeans, I took up Hudson jeans. Very nice quality. It costs a little bit of money. Very nice quality. You can do a shop around, go to some outlet stores, and you can get them a lot cheaper than $200. So I'm wearing these today, believe it or not, to work. Cream, that's right. Turtleneck, I don't know who it's made by. It don't matter. I got my Helmut Lang jacket over there, and I'm putting some Timbs on. And I got my Louis Vuitton belt with all the colors and everything in it. Pretty cool. When you put that on, and that's what we're wearing. I'm out. Talk to y'all later. Be cool. Be real with it. And stay cool with it, man. I'm going to tell y'all, man. Stop playing around. Stop playing. Talk to y'all. Have a great day. Look me up. Acting and modeling as well. Coming soon. Mike Lemon Casting. Backstage acting and modeling. Check me out. I'm out. Bars.